Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted a video. Um, I should have done that because I've gone through a few builds and I should have posted them all. Um, I didn't find them very relevant because everyone is doing the Archmage um, of Frostbolt or Ice Nova Frostbolt Archmage. Yeah, so I did that. It was good. I probably still have some items here, some leftover stuff. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I was using this with. Uh, yeah, I think I was using this, one of the items that everyone uses, and a couple more things. It was good. The clearing was really good, but I wasn't happy with the damage because I've been doing T17s and I just want to be able to kill the bosses really quickly. I know it's hard, I know you need a lot of damage, so I gave up on that. I went to a totem, ice spear totems. Was good, really good damage. I probably still have some leftover items here for that as well. The belt, the belt everyone's using for that. Um, this, yeah, increased totem damage, mana cost. Resuming, it was good, but I was just dying way too much and I want to get to level 100. So decided to change again. Finally went to a build that I really like. I do it in a lot of the leagues, not as a league starter, but you can probably guess from friendly charges, yeah. I'm going to talk a bit about this build. It's the Flicker Strike. Yeah, just normal Flicker Strike. Um, using replica for um, yeah, very common item for this build. So for a couple of leagues now, Relicash Arn's Anguish is really good just to get your maximum charges and Anguish to get your brutal charges. In case you don't know, this will give you a chance to give triple damage. Um, the timing, uh, really good item for this build. You struggle a lot with resistances, and then it just gives you a bunch of damage. It's really good. Um, Also, this one it will give you a lot of damage. Also, will help you a lot with resistances attributes. So it's really good. I did put the resistance quality to 20, so that's probably another like 2 divines at this point to do that. Probably more at this point. They're pretty expensive, like 20 siege. Uh, yeah, it's a lot. It's more than 2 divines. So Svalin everyone is using. I got one with +1 to chance to block. I would get one with +1 chance to block plus like 4 or 5 block chance to implicits like that, but that's like maybe 100 divines and actually I could get it, um, but I have other things in mind for now. um, because I was going to buy. I was gonna change the whole set. I need a bit more money for that because I do have a Mage Blood now, which is going for um, yeah, 205 divines, and I will get the Squire, and then get um, if you look at BOE Ninja, everyone is using it. This weapon, the Anarchy. I can't remember the name, but they have like 4 support skills on them alone, and then the Squire will give you another 3 supports for that. And then obviously you have 3 sockets there. So that's just from the Squire, and the 4 supports already has. So you have 7 supports skills, and then you have another 2 slots and the slot for the Flickering Strike. So you would have Flickering Strike with 9 support skills. And that's really does some crazy boost to your damage. We do lose a lot of defensive layers, such as block. I might still keep block with the versatile combatant, yeah, but Svalin is gone, so chance to block with luck is gone, which means block chance will be 65-65 kept. And it's a big drop from I'm probably at like 88, 89. Actually, my block attack is a bit higher, 69. So I'm like a 90 maybe with luck. But yeah, that's the plan. I need to save probably another 200 divines for the weapon. And then for the Squire, I won't get a really nice one, which would be another 100 divines. I'll get some cheap one that's good enough to start with. Um, it's like 5 divines, so I basically need another 200 divines, which it's okay. It's fast enough to get them. Um, Depends on luck. Like, in case you guys want to know how I'm like making money, um, because I think I got this one not too long ago, which was like 30 divines or 40 divines, I can't remember. You would want a ring, a rare ring that will give you also as is implicit frenzy charge, but then it will give you like cold damage per frenzy charge as an implicit, and then also as an attribute. But that's about the mirror. I don't have that right now. I have Calendar Touch ready. I got this one. I don't think it was too expensive, like 2 or 3 divines. Yeah, I have a couple of things ready. Like my flask is increased effect 69 to be completely maxed out. We want 70 here. So I think we went to the trouble of doing that. 64, 64, 68. 64, 64, 68, 65. Cool, 70. Yeah, so that's what we want. 20 elemental resistances. That's T1. That's maxed. 25 increase effect, and then 70. So this it's good. I managed to get some of these flasks done yesterday. I still need to improve a few more, and then I need to decide if I'm going to keep Progenesis or the tincture, depending on uh, if I need a bit more critical strike chance. If it's not capped at the moment, as soon as I activate this, it's fully capped, and I'm sitting in like 80 something, and then as soon as I hit this one, it's fully capped. But then uh, a lot of people are going for penetration. I'm going for multiplier. I feel like it's better since we already have this, we're inverting the values. Let's say the monster has 75, right? This is essentially inverting that. And, I think it's good enough. And I do have some penetration. I don't remember where do I have? Here we go. Yeah, 16 penetration there. And then I think I have a bit more somewhere, so I feel like that's good enough. So for the flask, I'm just going for multiplier. Um, yeah, that's it. The build is really good. I know it's like for a lot of people it might be expensive, um, but I still think even after like uh, this my build right now, it's like mid game. I'm gonna call it the mid game build, even though I have Progenesis. It's also making it more expensive for me. It was like because it's like 34 increased duration and um, if it was 35 it was like 50 something divines. So just in case you guys want to know, don't waste time with don't waste money with that. The increased duration for the Progenesis, if you check out, it's going to be 10.5 seconds. For 34 increased duration, it's 10.5 seconds, but this will cost you about 40 something divines, where the other one is going to be, or it was at least at the time, above 50. Some people just want like everything with perfect rolls, just for the sake of being a perfect roll. But in this case, you will get the same time being 34, 35. So it's up to you if you want to waste that money. If you, I don't know, swimming in divines. Yeah. So anyway, this for me would be like mid game, and then you can start going into like um, min max late game build as soon as you get like mage blood, and you see as soon as you get some money for this kind of weapon that I'm getting, right? Um, and then not min max. I'll call it late game, and then min max would be like mirror stuff, right? So for example, the ring that I was talking about, rare ring that people are using that costs one mirror. And then you can get the squire with like a few more things there. You can get also another dark ray with suppress, but also one more level for soccer gems. That's probably like a lot, another 80 divines. You can do all this kind of mid-max stuff. Even a better mage blood with. I don't think I need the strength. Yeah, I don't think I need it. So yeah, I don't need. So you could get just some corrupted one maybe with some nice implicit. But yeah, um, I'm gonna call this next. I'll do another video once I have the weapon and the Esquire and the new build, and I will show you guys uh, how the build is doing in the following video. It's probably gonna take a while to get the weapon, still like 200 divines. It just depends on drops and this kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna run a map so you guys can see more or less how the build is doing. I know it's just like T17, a T16 with alchemy, nothing else. But I'm usually doing this with some scarabs just for a base, and I'm focusing on experience. I'm trying to get to, for now, 99 and then eventually 100. I'm doing kind of a break between levels, but and it's pretty safe to do it like this just because I just don't really die. I'm dying, but it's so rare that I'm not really buffing the builds that much. the maps that much, so I really don't die at all. I still grab the altars, right, for rarity, quantity, and every now and then there's some really nice drops. I did get the apothecary not too long ago. What else? I did get unrequired love as well. But mostly, if you guys want to know, the way I'm making money is with the shipment. I'm just getting mirror shards there. I think the last 3 shipments I got mirror shards there. The only thing is, I'm taking like 2 days. 2 days to get enough dust and farming to send the shipment, to send the ship, and sometimes it's not, there's no mirror shard coming, and usually no, I never got more than 1 mirror shard, and when it's not coming I get like 4 or 5 divines maybe. I do get eventually some tattoos. Only once I got the suppress, which is really good because it's 6 divines, and then every now and then I'm getting the block one, which is 1 divine. But yeah, when I get the mirror shard, a couple of weeks ago, it was like 30 something divines. Now it's a bit more than 40 divines. So yeah, hopefully if I keep getting them, I'll probably be able to buy the weapon in about a week, maybe. Or maybe I'm lucky and I get the mirror, or some more apothecaries, or more than 1 shard. So yeah, depending on that, I'll do another video anyway if you guys want to know. Feel free to ask any questions you want about the build, because I know like there's a lot of stuff in PoE Ninja or videos that people post, and they don't really explain much about what you should do to get really good damage. So it's just to go back here to the map, as you can see, like nothing's really doing any damage to me. I'm doing about 4 or 5% per map very safely. So if you're patient, you can get to at least level 99 very easily. I just decided to go to 99. I was on this so-called break and was doing some crazy stuff, so I did die a couple of times, and that's why I had basically 0 experience so far. Yeah, so there's nothing to this really. Flickering Strike, it's really strong build once you get a couple of nice items, and they're not too expensive. Prices, if you decide to go and do this build, now people are like, a lot of people are quitting the league, so prices are going up a bit because there is just not that much market and fewer items, so things go up in price. But yeah, let me know. I'll be, as soon as I finish this abyss, I will show you some important things of the build where people might be losing damage and not knowing, or they might just be like, oh, but my damage is not that great, I don't know what's going on, and it could be a bit frustrating. So some really important things are, you want to get your critical strike up to 100 and then get multiplier. This is my opinion, right? So for example, like I said before, here I'm going for a multiplier. I think this is important. A lot of people might go for penetration, right? Or even not even going for the multiplier. They might be happy with like 85 or 90% critical, but um, and then they get the elemental damage here. If you already have 100, obviously you'll go for this. Yeah. I am doing a couple of things because we don't have page blood to maintain our flasks. So first of all, we have our Watcher's Eye. Where are you? I'm using. Yeah, let's just talk about the Watcher's Eye. The Watcher's Eye, we have you gain a critical strike. You gain a flask whenever you deal a critical strike by affected by precision. I have precision, so that's like constant flask charges coming up as because I'm always dealing um, critical strikes. This is really good. I'm using hatred, but that's optional up to you. But this is really helping a lot with getting the critical strike chance up. So, in my opinion, it's really important to get to those 100% critical strike chance. And I was using this. I will put this again once I level up. Just 15% increase flash charges gain. I really notice a big difference when I'm mapping. It's like the flasks are always up, always up. With this, it's like usually they're up all the time, but I just noticed a big difference with this, and I liked using it, so I might just put that back. Instant leech, it's very important. This is really important for clearing, splash damage, and this is also really important to give more damage. Non-val strike skills, target one additional nearby enemy. Endgame builds, they're using like this really expensive gloves that give two additional targets as well. I'm using this. I could get one of those. I haven't changed for one single reason. This is giving me 19 spell suppress. And for now, because I want to level up, you want to really not die. And I'm going for acrobatics, which is converts your spell suppress to dodge. Right? Dodge together with my spell block chance. I'm going to say I'm pretty much immune to any spell damage. Because we have 62. I haven't kept this, by the way. Yeah, which I could easily with. Yeah, I don't want to waste money with that. It would be a lot of money to get a few more spell block chance here. But yeah, this it's still with luck. This is still at 80 something percent, and then I have a lot of suppress. The gloves are giving me 19. Reason why I haven't changed them, and this will make my dodge. Where are you? Uh, it's sitting at 50 something percent now. I can't remember if we see it here. We have evasion. Where is dodge? Maybe we don't see it here. I thought we did. Chance to chance to dodge spell. Sorry, yeah, there you go. 53. 53, and if I remove this, it's going to 43. Yeah. So I really do want this. Like 53 plus 80 something. Let's say 80% to block, 53 to dodge, and this is like if I this means that my suppress spell is at 106. So I could have that and still suppress. True, the hits that pass, I won't have suppress. I'm gonna take them fully, but I'm counting that. I don't know. I take what, 1 out of 100 hits or 1 out of 1,000. I don't know. And there's one more thing. I do use a flask for suppress. So if I use this, uh, we are sitting action 58, and this is gonna be always up most of the time. Yeah. So we are at 58 actually. Yeah. And this is huge for me because I don't want to die. Right. Another really important thing with Flickering Strike, you need to pay attention to this unless you have a weapon that says it's a rare and you have crafted in Township that the melee hits always hit or can't be evaded. I believe that's the correct wording. Unless you have that, you want to invest a bit on um, accuracy. Yeah. I'm still on 97, but I don't know, I have some stuff that's increasing when I'm fighting, and I get 100. Um, don't really count with this stuff here. Like POB is the best place to check all this stuff, right? So I'm at 100, and then here I'm sitting like 97 to evasive monsters, something like that. And mostly because of this, this is a really important one. So this will give you attack speed and accuracy rating. Yeah. Uh, and then you want to get this basically. We are always close range and 50% increase. So if I remove this, yeah, my bad, I can't show you this. This is needs to be configured um, in POV for you to see. Yeah. Oh, and this is probably why I'm at 100 and then 97 here. Yeah. Um, there's some stuff that we can then drop. I believe I have not evasion, armor. I can't remember, but I'm getting some stuff from other places, and you can probably drop that. It's like minor details that we need to keep paying attention, and um, I could probably drop something. Accuracy. I'm not sure. Anyway, pay attention to that and make sure you have check in POV. Make sure you have 100% hit, because Paradoxica, it's the cheapest and most reliable weapon, in my opinion, that you could have to have really good damage. Right? I can do T17s with this, with not like crazy buffed ones, but really good ones. Bosses, to be honest, they are really hard to kill, even if you have endgame builds. So, yeah, not gonna say I'm killing them, but I can do the content of the map without killing the boss very easily. I'm doing this. You will get a ton more damage with this, and I recommend you use this. Even, but just be careful with that. The increased elemental damage that you take, it could go from 40 to 50, and just buy one with 40. Yep. Um, yeah, everything else is pretty standard. Um, yeah, 2 clusters produces defense, block and attack, um, block spell and block attack, and then feed the fury, 2 of them. I am using a forbidden flame with the first strike, last to fall. I really like this because in my head, it's like another layer of defense. We have Immortal Call, which I I did the maths, and the way I'm using is first to strike, last to fall. In case you don't know, it will activate once you hit 25% of your life. It will give you 25% of your life instantly, and then you will get adrenaline, and the monsters take more damage because of this, because you are intimidating them with all the hits, and then adrenaline will just give you more damage as well. So this is a huge boost for monsters that just bit harder and they're potentially gonna kill you. This kind of saves your life, makes you stronger at the same time, and monsters weaker. So for me, this is huge. All at the same time, it's removing all ailments and bleeding in case you have. Um, and even if you take like a lot more damage after that, we have below the 25% immortal call. So a lot of times I take that and adrenaline is activated and I'm fighting this monster and then he's like hitting me really hard and then I see Immortal Call is activated as well and like just really good defensive player, you know, and more damage. So I really like using this. Um, I might change it though when I change the entire build. But yeah, for now it's really good defensive player. Using a large thread of hope here just to get a couple of nodes that are a bit far, but I really do like them. Increased effect on of onslaught because we do get onslaught because of cat's agility, I believe that we're getting from here. I think it's cat's agility. That's yeah. You have onslaught while you have cat's agility. Yeah. But this then it's not because cat's agility is swapping the buff with yeah the buff that you get from this. So we can see yeah. So you have onslaught because you have cat's agility, and then you get cat stealth, and onslaught is gone. So this is making us having all the time onslaught, but on top of that, it's increasing the effect 30% and also increasing our armor and evasion. And this really helps with um, like our armor. It's sitting at 5062, 66% when the slot is on. But then we have a flask. If we get this flask in, which is in most of the time, you had 86. Yeah. And then if you check in POB, I have a couple more things. Oh, so it's this one. So if I do this to 89, 90, so this is going to be 90 most of the time. And I was using iron reflexes just to get a 90 100% of the time, but I was like, for those like 1% that you're missing, it's not worth it. So removed, and at least we have also some dodge chance, and I started grabbing some of the nodes here that give armor but also evasion. It's just I know at this point it's too many layers of defense, but I just don't want to die. Yeah, at least until I get to 100, then I'll probably swap a couple of these things and just go full on damage, min max everything. I have some tattoos here for damage. Just increase cold damage. Something else that you want to do. A lot of people do if you prefer damage than defense, you can go for those nodes. And then here you pick up the enemies permanently take increased damage. Each second they're frozen, and I'm like freezing them all the time. If you go back and you check the map that I was just doing, you could probably see them like shattering. Yeah. Suppress. What else am I doing? Just corrupted body immunity, some resistances and intelligence. 'Cause I was struggling a bit with intelligence and resistances to use a couple of things. Here we're getting 3 maximum block chance, that's why we are at 70, 69. 3 from here and 1 from the shield. Yeah, not much to it. We are using Impossible Escape to get Charisma from here and then a bit more Lich. I just wanted to use Charisma because I added Hatred. Uh, eh, Hatred and Arctic Armor. Arctic Armor is just another layer of defenses. Um, we get less fire damage taken and less physical damage taken while stationary. In case you don't know, um, while you're using Flickering Strike, if you check here, it's not it's a movement skill, but it's not. Uh, I think it's because it's not a travel skill. It doesn't count as you. It counts as you being stationary. So the buffs from Arctic Armor will go to you. Yeah. I see that some people are also. I'm still using this to avoid being frozen, chill, and important thing is block. And I see that some people are not using that because you are immune. You have immunity to freeze from this. Uh, and then they are adding avoidance to being stunned, and they're removing this and using something else. Can't remember what. Maybe probably this one. Not sure. But yep. Anyway, this is just another layer of defenses. I got it. I went here specifically for charisma just to get Arctic armor on. Even if you check me on PoE Ninja, you're gonna see that my effective health pool is really high. I think I was at like 250 something, 250 something. It's really high. It's probably one of the highest with the amount of damage that I'm doing. I know my damage there is not really good, but yeah, just PoE Ninja for damage is not a good guide. Just check. You would the best thing is like download it, or copy the link, open in POB, enable the flasks and all of the stuff to the configuration. And you're gonna see it. It's good. And for me, it's like the most important thing is how it feels on the game. It feels good. So for me, level 99, I'd probably get this until I swap, and then I have Mage Blood. I don't need this. I would get this one back. So those are the 2 points I would get. When I have Mage Blood, I'll have the flask for Chaos Resistances. So I probably remove this guy. And yeah, that's kind of it, guys. I try to explain the best way I could with all the details that you might need. So yeah, just in case there's something you're not understanding or you're trying to build and your damage is not like that, or you're trying to do a T7, T16 like this, and you are still dying, or your block is not there, you don't know where I'm getting block, anything at all, just ping me in the comments and I'll help you for sure. Yeah. Cool. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.